ones that really stand out for you?
One that comes to me straight away is going to be a magical shot out the bunker in Augusta.
Unhappy because it's headed right for the bunker. Look out. Trapped at 18.
When I got to the ball and I saw the lie in the bunker, I was really kind of licking my lips thinking I've got a chance of at least making par. Couldn't see the flag from there, totally blind. Coming up short was not an option. Because it was a shot I've sort of rehearsed, I felt reasonably confident to sort of pick a 7-iron off the sand on an uphill lie.
Rolling, ever closer to a birdie and a victory for Sandy Lyle.
It's a very memorable win.
It's time for Academy Unplugged. Let's drop in on Sandy and Gary for a behind-the-scenes look in the fairway bunker.
That's a full sand wedge.
Yeah.
Now, how many non-competitive fairway bunker shots will you hit?
Well, I think with all the kind of new courses that we play now, there's fantastic facilities even at the TPC here. We can practice in bunkers. So I will spend some hours over a period of some various lies.
Okay.
I mean, obviously here it's fairly flat, this bunker, but I mean,
Yeah.
I go to Scotland, you've got many different bunkers to play out of.
Okay, so that was sand wedge. I'm going to give you 9-iron.
Yeah.
What is the most important thing? Like, you hit that very cleanly.
Yeah.
Did you say you got max distance?
Pretty much. That was only a 60 degree, so
Yeah.
I got probably 90 yards out of that, which is
pretty good
as far as. But I didn't take much sand with it. And
no.
I think on the flat bunker, you don't need to take massive amount of sand, and the art of is finding the ball position which suits your arc of swing. Mine obviously is quite shallow, so I can go, center to left side and pick the ball reasonably clean. But I don't try and slash at it from a downward. I think we've all got this myth about swinging way outside and cutting across it. And really, when you take the opposite, when I've got a bunker and the lip's up here,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to go and tackle that ball to get it out by going up here with my arms and try and bring it down. It's not going to work. It's going to be almost the other way. You're going to, I've tried to get out of bunkers with 6-irons and 5-irons, having competition with Sevi and everyone else, and we managed it quite a lot. We'd aim away left and we'd open the club face and we'd fudge it and we'd get out with a 5-iron. So it's not an upright swing really for getting out of a bunker.
Okay, so hit that full.
We got a 9-iron.
That's 9-iron.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, like you said, you don't have a big lip here.
Yeah.
A big face. You got that straight up in the air.
Yeah.
That is really good contact. Now, I don't know why I'm handing you a 7-iron. I don't know. Maybe it's just
it rings a bell.
It does it.
Yeah, it rings a little bell somewhere.
Let me tell you, how many times have you been asked to talk about that shot? Because when you drive it in that bunker, that you're going to be dealing with a face to an elevated green with another greenside bunker you have to carry.
Yeah. I carried about 155 to 160. I think it was like 145 to get over the bunker.
And you were running out of gas.
I'm running out of gas.
Emotionally, physically, your tank was almost empty.
Yeah.
You had to hit arguably the most important full shot of your life.
Yeah, by sure. I mean, it was, and the amazing thing is that I was still reasonably calm. I was almost champing at the bit to hit the shot because I couldn't, because Ben Crenshaw, who's a lovely gentleman on the golf course, had gone away left. And he had to move the crowd, and it took 7 or 8 minutes to move the crowd so we could play his second shot.
Right.
So I'm already hovering over this ball for quite some time. In some ways, it could have been a nice factor just to gather my thoughts and realise what's ahead.
Okay, so where would you say the face was? Here?
Oh no, it was
closer.
Right there.
Right here.
Right here, yeah. And the thing is,
and effectively, how high was it?
The nice thing about it, the ground was actually more this way.
Yeah.
So I'm actually on the slope of the bunker itself. but the actual lip was right about here.
Okay.
But I'm standing at about 20 degrees.
Okay.
So it's almost like this here.
Right.
So I'm on a foot up there, but I'm actually on the slope of the bunker. So the actual lip's about there, plus the next bunker is even bigger, which can easily be. So that was kind of the angle I was at with the 7-iron from there.
You flew it past the pin,
Yeah.
and then it rolled back down that shelf. So
on this particular lie, it would be kind of hard to emulate the same shot because it's dead flat.
yeah.
But I can hit it clean.
Okay, well, just try to take it straight up in the air like you did.
Yeah.
And you hit one of the great second shots in the history of a major championship.
But what's the main thing is that there's very little sand will be taken. That's almost the same shot with virtually no sand. That was the one.
That was the one.
Yeah.
It's now time for laser focus.
On the links course, it's going to be hard. Generally, even in midwinter, the greens can still be hard. So if I want something nice and high, I'm going to go there with a pitching wedge. And almost hit it normal, what you normally do. And that will float away and then land on the green and then stop within a few yards. Now if I have that same distance I've just hit there, about 120 of it there now, on a links course, I might even reduce down to an 8-iron, which I can do much the same thing that I was doing with the wedge, because the wind's against and I want the ball to run. There's a lot shorter swing, more brisk, and that will release and stop pretty quick in the end. Do the same thing but two different shots, one with a wedge and the other one with an 8-iron.
All right, Sandy, so we've got a little slight kind of, just slight into off the right. What is your priority here? What are the things you're trying to do to hit the shot shape you want to hit?
Well, I think it really depends on the setup of the hole you're playing. I play tournament golf, they're going to be tournament pin positions, so they're going to be tucked behind. But if I've got a 185 type hole and the green is small, it's quite nice to have a little bit of breeze against you. You can be a lot more accurate as far as your landing area to get the ball to stop, because you could be hitting 5 or 4 iron, where if you're going downwind, you've got the thing whistling down, you've got very little landing area. So into the wind is always quite nice to get the ball to stop quicker.
Okay, so in swing 360, if we've got a wind from the right, what are people seeing?
You will see me lining up a little bit more to the right, because I naturally want to try and draw the ball. There'll probably be a slightly in to out path to allow the ball to get up. I won't have the ball back on my stance, it'll be still pretty much neutral off the left side with the 7-iron. And the ball should start sort of on line or to the right hand